Hi team, how you doing today? Listen, I just want to go through with you some of the key points of the website or the more an e-commerce experience that'll be centerpiece to your business moving forward. And you'll see here on your landing page, obviously you'll have your details up here and your contact phone number here. And you'll see here that you'll have a point of difference, be able to offer things like these self-certified loans and $50 million specialty funding and unlimited defaults and arrears and stuff that most brokers can't handle or don't handle, and most banks sort of shy away from. So we make a song and dance about the fact that you're a little different on your very front page here, where we say, yes, we have 30 banks and lenders plus solutions for people who have a declined home loan or have credit problems or are self-employed for current tax returns. While we're on the front page, here is a latest news blog, which is linked to your blog up here. So if somebody were to look at an article there that appeals to them, they'll go to your Mortgage Briefs blog section and be able to read the latest information and blog and so on there. So that's your blog section here. It's broken up into months, so if they go to the February section, for example, then all the summary of the stuff that's in there. This is all very new, it's all very current and fresh, and there'll be attempts to look at blog updates on a daily or every couple of days basis. Okay, back to the home page for a sec. You'll see here too that a new service in town that we've accessed as part of our value proposition to our clients is an opportunity for them to fix bad credit. So I'm going to dive into there. It's a hyperlink from your front page to the bad credit section, and you'll see here that in a number of instances we're able to help people repair their file or to remove defaults or remove clear outs and sort of the stuff that's hampering them from getting any credit at the moment. So this is maybe the first part of our service to repair their credit for them. We have a little credit test. We have an opportunity for them to contact us and speak with us about their situation. Even if they're bankrupt, for example, we will say, look, we can't really do much about your credit file, but we may still be able to help you with your financing. And here, if they intentionally didn't pay their debts for whatever reason, then it could be very tricky for us to do something about their file, but we still may be able to help them with their financing. So there's points of reassurance throughout this. So those clients who we can't fix their credit file, we still might be able to help them with their financing. Okay, let's just go through this one by one. So in the About Us section, this is a blurb on you. You'll notice here on most pages all the banks that you represent through your aggregator, very up to date. We did this yesterday, so the latest lenders in your panel will be displayed here on most pages as you go through. Your credit representation number and your license holder, more about you and how we operate, and then we'll talk about some specific stuff about you, and if you're photogenic, might put up a mug shot or something localized for your community and so on. In the product section, and again, this is dynamic. We can change this centrally and it changes your website for you automatically. At the moment, it's a little bit of blurb about the different types of loans, honeymoon loans and interest only, and a little explanation on that. So that's that. In the non-conforming section, that's again one of the centerpieces of why people would come to you, because there's a massive audience out there of people who just cannot get a loan from a bank, and most brokers kind of give up. This talks about the reasons: loss of employment, marriage breakup, injuries. Traditional banks will refuse their situation, and we now offer them to go and do an instant scenario, look at a scenario and get some instant results. And to help them, there's a little user guide here, which is a video that we've created on how to use the software, and it walks them through. It's a little 5-minute video that they can have a look at. But when we go to the submission section of the site, your site, you'll see here that once they've seen the video, they'll know what to fill in, and they fill in the details. And look, even here, for example, all the different credit options: perfect credit history, paid less than $25,000, unpaid defaults, current bankrupt, Part 9, deregistered company. So look, just tell us what it is. We're there to help you. We also have, for example, many different types of securities. Most banks won't do, some rural stuff. Certainly some lenders don't do apartments less than 25 square meters, and there are lenders in your panel through this that do. So there'll be promoters of motel studio conversions cannot get funding, who will work with you and give you the financing of the whole project. Don't share the commissions. They should pay you for that. Vacant land and commercial and so on. Then we have a look at further down here the security, what are we going for? Oh, this, the low doc verification, self-declaration. So they just sign a form and say, look, I can afford this, and off they go. There are lenders who will consider that. 12 months with BAS, accounting declaration, trading statements, and so on. It is what it is. Tell us what it is, and we'll go from there. But most of this stuff, the banks won't go anywhere near. Some of the more important stuff to them, like a redraw facility, but let me tell you that it's very difficult to be demanding and precious if you're a bankrupt, for example, and trying to get financing. So while some of these are very good and handy, you'll find that they're not overly precious about this sort of stuff here. So it's a great resource for you to work with in the fixed bad credit scenario here. Depending on what color of site you select, this will be colored appropriately, and this is like a standalone sales page. In the calculator section of your site, it talks about how to use your calculator, how much can I borrow, loan repayment calculator, investment property calculator, and you'll find that the state revenue of each state has a different calculation for stamp duties and stuff, so our client goes on to the various state. Whoops, I'll go back. That wasn't supposed to be. Bye. They go back to the state that they're actually inquiring from, and then they can go and have a look at, and it goes to the area there. So in the Contact Us section, again, we have your details, your representative details here, an online inquiry form, which we're kind of modifying at the moment. Down here, you'll see that in addition to the repetition of the stuff on your main navigation area, we also have a dispute resolution section, which is pretty important, probably even compulsory, but compliant. It's the latest stuff. It's freshly worded and thoughtfully worded. There's a privacy policy that you agree to for your clients, and you can read that for yourself, and so on. So look, I think it's really, really great. I think it's got a lot of merit. I think it'll be very helpful for you. And when you see your stationary collateral, you'll see that in many cases we'll be selling up your point of difference and your ability to solve solutions for people that aren't traditional, and directing people to your site. You'll be able to see that there's a couple of other color options here. There's the blue version here. You'll be able to maybe look at the gold version, and the accompanying stationery and look and feel will emulate that. There's a maroon section or color scheme that you can select. I personally like the green. Some of the guys like the blue. Have a look at it for yourself and make a determination. But that breaks it up, and you'll see that like I said, your logos and your stationery will have the same look and feel, so it's all nice and consistent. Anyway, I thought I'd share this with you, and hopefully you share the excitement of all these things that you'll be able to offer the marketplace that the most brokers in your area will not have. I promise you, they don't have credit quizzes, they don't have a capacity to repair credit, and they do not have the access to Australia's largest non-conforming lender resource. So it's the centerpiece of your business, and we should take it to the market and shake it around and get people to visit and contact you and build your business. Have yourself a goodie. Bye.